Who is the most evil character in fiction? Griffith? Frieza? Epstein? No. What if I told you the most nefarious sociopathic schizo in anime is a 17-year-old high school basketball player? Meet Hanamiya, the reincarnation of Darkseid himself. But I think it makes more sense for me to show you rather than tell you, so without further ado, let's hop into the video. Our journey actually starts off a year in the past where our Saren team is facing off against some unknown team of shitters. And I guess before I'll start, I'll introduce you to two of the main characters of the video. Firstly, we have Hyuga, the 3-point GOAT of our team, who's also the hot-headed captain. And secondly, we have Kiyoshi, the Ironheart. He's our center and also a ray of absolute sunshine and positivity. But cutting to the game, it starts off fairly normal with our boys passing the ball around until Hyuga gets the ball for a quick 3. As we see, he sinks some more 3s while Kiyoshi dunks that shit in. Hey, that was decent, I guess. Everything seems to be going well until we see the first sign of weakness within Kiyoshi. He shakes while we were made privy to the fact that something's all fucked up within his knee and leg. And now, like a shark with blood in the water, the supervillain appears. This game's already over, but I would hate to see them go to the championship without paying a price first. When he subs into the game with only a few minutes left in the final quarter, he makes a nice pass play getting his team the point, but he seems fairly unthreatening, so why are we subbing him in? And just look at this freak staring at Kiyoshi's knee like a politician stares at underage children. Alright guys, let's show those pearly whites and smile. This is a game for fun after all. We got this, team. They go flying down the court as this shitter takes the shot. Kiyoshi's ready for the rebound, but as we sense, something's off. He gives some sort of signal while executing Order 66. He jumps for the rebound. Poor Kiyoshi. It's over. This guy literally falls on Kiyoshi, seemingly breaking his leg. God damn. Hyuga is pissed, getting in his face. Yo, what the fuck was that? I don't think I didn't see you give him some kind of signal. Oh, but whatever do you mean? I was just smiling and having fun. Golly gee, mister, you're throwing on some big accusations. Don't worry, bro. I'm fine. I'll see you boys in no time. We cut to the end of the game, and even without Kiyoshi, they still won with a final score of 84-83. Oh, shucks. We ended up losing after all. Although, I'm glad no one else got hurt like your friend. Ooh, I hate this monkey so much, bro. But it only gets much worse from here. Believe it. We all go to check on Kiyoshi in the infirmary, and he's like, sorry to make you guys worry, but it's just a sprain. Everyone's relieved, but Hyuga's still in his detective arc as he can smell bullshit. So he comes back a few hours later to talk one-on-one. Sheesh, that was probably the most dog shit acting I've seen in a minute. What do you mean? You think I'm stupid enough to believe you'd ever leave a game for a sprain? I suspected something was off for a while. Even after surgery and rehabilitation, I won't fully recover before graduation. It'll be a year before I can come back. I see. So it's settled then. I guess we'll just become the best in Japan next year. And then he gives this whole motivational speech, ending it all with the weirdest fucking line ever.
And just so you know, I hate your guts.
Bro, I have no idea what the reason for this was, but why not, I guess. Imagine giving a speech as the team leader and ending with that. We're gonna stop Loki's invasion, boys. Tony, you be our eye in the sky. Hawkeye, provide support. Widow, keep watching the ground. Thor, raise hell. And Hulk, kill yourself. Like, this makes no sense, but why not, man? And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally cut back to the present day, where this anime's two actual main characters have joined the team as first years for Seiren. So now our team is the 3-point hot-headed Captain Hyuga, Kiyoshi, the Ball of Sunshine center, who's now back on the team after a year, Kuriko, the Invisible Man, Kagami, the ace with fiery passion, and Izuki, the team's point guard who has a Walmart version of Isagi's Metavision. And who were they versioning in the Winter Cup preliminaries, you may ask? You guessed it. Mr. Worst in World War II's very own mustache man himself, Hanamiya's team. Everyone's warming up and Hyuga's tense, not sinking his 3s like he usually does. I wonder if that will come into play later. Oh hey, I take it this ball belongs to you? Hey, wait a second. Don't think we forgot about the shit you pulled last year. Hey, why are you being so mean? The way I recall, it was just a happy accident. There's no blood on my hands. Yet. You fat piece of bacon! Well, I gotta go. Be safe out there. People seem to be falling like flies. The game starts though, and Saren instantly gets the ball with a fast break, but Kuriko has the ball? Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Kuriko may be the absolute most dogshit monkey fuck basketball player of all time. He has such a little presence and aura that he actually despawns from sight, and he ends up using this to his team's advantage by causing misdirection. Maiko instantly teleports past this bum, throwing it into the air for Kiyoshi to dunk that shit in. Oh shit, man. All these guys are insane. What are we supposed to do? What do I always tell you guys? Geniuses, prodigies, it doesn't matter. If you break them, they're all just trash. You know, real talk for a second, this guy should probably be put in some sort of list. Now, he may quote-unquote just be injuring players on purpose, but in 10-15 years it won't be enough for him anymore, and he'll become like the next Jeffrey Dahmer or something. The next play starts to do a crazy aggressive screen to Hyuga. This guy misses the shot, but Kagami can't rebound because this fat piece of lard is stepping on his foot. This fucker jumps for the ball, swinging his elbows back, trying to kill Kagami. Ref, fucking do something. Now, speaking of, this will be something you'll notice throughout the match, but I think Hanamiya paid off this worthless monkey-ass ref. Everyone keeps talking about how, ooh, it's in the ref's blind spot, yada yada. But somehow literally everyone else in the stands can notice this foul play, except for the ref. I call bullshit. This worthless piece of blubber is probably paid off. And then we find out every single team prior to this match that versus these guys get injured. Like, why are we not investigating these guys? Next, we see another rebound where they're stepping on his feet, and once more, he falls trying to elbow our player. Thank God Goat Kiyoshi comes in saving his boy, or Four Eyes here would have been cooked. Still though, they get scored on again. That was close. If it weren't for you, Four Eyes would have been dead. Listen, Kiyoshi, I have countless children tied up in my basement who we stole from their loving families. Every time you prevent someone from being injured, I send a signal to my executioner to end one of their lives. So, unless you don't want all that blood in your hands, stay out of my way. Satan gets the ball passed into his boy who misses. Kagami now dodges the foot slam from before learning his lesson, and Bro's over here like, I guess I'll just have to screen you out. As he fucking elbows him, dude. I remember watching this for the first time being so annoyed. Like, if I'm in that game, I am straight up eviscerating this dude off the face of the planet. And, well, Kagami was kind of thinking the exact same thing, as he was about to show this Japanese kid what happens when you pull bullshit like that in America. Luckily, though, for our team, last second, Kuroko slaps him back to his senses, so he wouldn't get subbed out of the game or some shit. Kiyoshi sees his boys on the bench injured and decided that he needs to save his team and those kids in Hanamiya's basement. Attack from the outside when we're on offense. I'll hold the middle down myself. Bro, what? That's suicide. Better me than y'all. Don't worry, boys. I'm the Iron Heart for a reason. They pass to Hyuga, but Bro's just not locked in today as he misses again. Even with taking multiple hits, my goat still makes the jump, getting the rebound. The enemies go for a shot, and he's just there ready to slap that shit out. He attacked, literally getting beat while dribbling. Still gets around these two monkeys to score. But, you know, this strat isn't that sustainable as Kiyoshi's all beat up. They quickly pass Hyuga the ball, but it's just really not his day as he bricks another shot. Kagami gets the ball trying to take some strain off Kiyoshi, as when he tries to dribble past this fucking animal, he flops, giving him a foul. Yeah. Okay, buddy, that confirms it. We somehow aren't seeing the literal bruises appear from getting beat this bad, but we call a foul on this. I hope this ref gets brutally touched by 32 midgets in an alleyway after this game. Just remember, Kiyoshi, for every misstep, a family loses a child for good. Supervillain gets ready to end it as he literally gives a signal to kill him once and for all. He kicks his leg out and flops on top of him, landing a falling elbow to the face. What the fuck is this shit, bro? And also, ref, you fat piece of bacon, do something. Yo, man, what's your problem? It wasn't me. Accidents under the net happen, man. And much to the surprise of everyone, somehow Kiyoshi stands back up. I'm gonna beat you, I swear. And I will not allow you to hurt my boys or touch any of those kids, Hanamiya. And with that, the first half comes to a close. Almina in the stand walks up to go to the bathroom, and for those who don't know, he's like a top 2 aura farmer in the show. Hanamiya walks towards the bathroom, also literally knocking Kuroko out of the way. Like, Jesus Christ, bro, calm the fuck down. Hold on a second. Why do you choose to play like such a low life? How is this fun for you? Of course, playing like this is not fun. But if I don't win, then how can I keep the promise I made? Just kidding, as if I'd ever say that. Truth is, I like making others feel pain. It makes me feel alive. You think I give 2 fucks about winning or about whether the undesirables live or die? You asked if this was fun for me? Well, duh. And at this point, everyone just realizes this guy is pure fucking evil. Naruto's talk no jutsu would have 0 effect on this psycho megalomaniac. Kagami's in the locker room tweaking, but like, you know, rightfully so. Once again, I'll just say, if he tried to pull this bullshit in America, all the YNs are Swiss cheese in this guy. Almine walks into the bathroom where Hanayama is. Whoa there. Didn't think I'd run into a celebrity here. Oh, look, it's I don't know your name. And people say I'm the rude one. Don't you have a game to ruin? Whoa, it's all part of my plan. I'm not ruining anything. And then this line from Almine, I didn't even need to change because it's just already perfect.
Baby boy's got a plan, huh?
Bro, give whoever came up with that line a fucking raise. I don't know why that shit is just so funny to me. I do know this though. You're gonna lose. Okay, buddy. I'll bite. Why so? Simple. You made the mistake of pissing off Kuroko. Now, he's gonna touch you. Kuroko gets the ball and everyone expects a vanishing drive. This monkey comes flying and yeeting his teammate out of the way because apparently he's figured out the secret to beating the vanishing drive. His theory is that he's really good at predicting when someone blinks and uses that moment to get past him. The second guy comes flying in thinking they have him stopped, and well, it doesn't do much, as he passes the Kagami, who dunks that shit in. Hold it, I thought the secret was you'd only monkey in when we blink. Oh, is that what you brainlets think? Brother, you are so fucking stupid. And now after subbing out Kuroko to save him for later, the enemy team also makes a substitution. This brother was sleeping on the bench. What the fuck? He gets up and he has this weirdo slick back bum hair with his big ass mole in his head, giga chopped. We're like, alright, they're not a new player, but let's at least hope this one is not a schizo. Yeah, it's cooked. The next play starts and Satan steals the ball from Izuki, making an easy layup. Then another play starts, and even activating his Walmart Metavision, Izuki passes another stolen ball. Brother, you can see everything. What are we doing? Sorry, you guys won't be able to score from here on out. What? You're now entangled in our spiderweb. Bro, that is quite possibly the most cornball shit I've ever heard, and that's coming from a Blue Lock fan. And this is where we find out Hanayama is a literal super genius. He never studies, but he's always top of his class. We also find out he has max level autism with photographic memory, who can recall every setup and move in a game, only seeing it once. We also find out the weird mole guy has an insane IQ of 160, but according to him, even he can't hold a candle to Hanamiya. And they just keep throwing steal after steal, now being caught in the spider web. And now that the third quarter is over, they sub Kuroko back in as he has a plan to fuck up the rhythm of this game. Izuki is about to throw another steal as Kuroko comes flying in, smacking that shit back to Kagami, who easily scores. All of them are confused on how Hanamiya didn't read the pass, but in reality, he did read it. It's just that Kuroko came in flying first, giving a random pass even Kagami wasn't ready for. If even Seirin isn't expecting it, how can Hanamiya? Once more, Izuki passes and Kuroko deflects that shit off the backboard for Kiyoshi to catch the alley-oop dunk. My boy Kuroko is so tough, man. And we see time and time again, Kuroko is slapping Hanamiya with this fat cock. Sadly though, Hugo's super cold today, missing another shot while the enemies literally abuse Kiyoshi out in the open while the monkey ref isn't calling anything per usual. Finally though, our coach decides it's time to sub out Kiyoshi because, you know, much to his dismay, she can't stand to watch him get abused anymore. Yuga agrees, yelling at the stubborn guy to sit down and just let them handle things. And then we end the episode with this gem of a line.
Now sit there and wait like a good little boy.
And with that, boys, we are off to the fourth and final quarter of the match. Sadly though, once again, Hyuga is throwing our team's elo, missing another open three. Eventually the ball goes back to Hyuga. Well, guess your bodyguard couldn't handle it anymore. I swear we will beat you. But Hanayama slaps it out of his hands as it goes out of bounds. Kiyoshi gets the ball and Hyuga thinks back to their talk in the beginning about how they promised this year would be the year when they become the best in Japan. All of these good memories flow back into him, kind of easing him for the first time. He gets the ball, and now that he's locked in, he can't possibly miss. Hanamiya is starting to feel the pressure, but our goat Kuroko comes flying and slapping out of his hand, finally getting his team a steal. Hyuga gets ready for a three, but it's a fake as he passes under Monkey's legs to Izuki, who gets an easy layup. The evil team, though, doesn't just roll over or quickly get another point back. This guy looks at Hanamiya, and it just seems something snapped in the schizo as he's tweaking to himself. It's you. This is all your fault, Kuroko. As he tries to execute Kuroko on the spot. Somehow, rat fingering his ball in the corner once again, doing nothing while people's lives are being threatened. It's okay though, because he dodges. He starts freaking out though some more, pretending he has emotion, but you know, we obviously know this is just an act. Come on, try to take a joke, dumbass. As he runs up doing a crazy backstep into a teardrop, hitting one of the sickest goals I've seen in a minute. Kuroko doesn't care though, hitting a cross map ignite past to Kagami, who instantly dunks that shit in without wasting a second. They get the ball back, but it gets stolen when Hyuga makes another three. Izuki makes a shot, the monkeys miss, and Kagami rebounds. Hyuga gets the ball, passing to Kuroko, who instantly passes right back to him, making the three. This is a very small sequence, but the insta pass back was something I never thought of, and that shit's tough as fuck. And just like that, with a score of 78-70, Seirin slay the demons of this evil-ass team, winning the game. Kiyoshi and Hyuga face off with their weird love-hate relationship and finally decide to bury their emo feelings and give one another the high five. Well, I say them, but it was kind of just Hyuga. And to be honest, I don't even understand exactly why Hyuga hates him in the first place. Let me just search it up real quick. Okay, Google has given me really conflicting reasons, and it's been too long since I've watched the show, so I don't know. Don't worry about it, I guess. You guys beat me fair and square. Kiyoshi, I'm sorry for everything. As if I'd ever say that, you monkeys. Because of you, every child in my basement is being executed. The blood's on your hands now. latitude 59.03628, longitude -94.67. I did some digging and found your home. The FBI has already been informed and saving everyone inside. Oh, and don't worry, they're coming to get you soon enough. You'll be sharing a prison cell with Big Dick Rick, so don't fret, you'll have good company. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the full story of the most evil character in all of anime and how Kiyoshi and the rest of the Saren brought him to his knees. I think what makes this guy so especially evil compared to other anime characters is he has no past trauma or twisted version of reality and what's right and wrong. He's fully aware of what he's doing, that it's wrong, but he just doesn't care. He just actually gets pleasure out of it, causing pain to others. Genuinely a monster who the government needs to keep a close eye on. So yeah, just letting you know, I do have a Patreon where I'm reacting to the block manga JJK Freeman, and then every other day I'm watching all of One Piece. So if that sounds interesting, check it out. Subscribe for more, comment down below anything you want me to cover, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.